I get depressed if I don't play video games. I always need to console myself.
What do you call a video game gorilla who shrinks by 50% each day? Exponential decay.
I was walking barefoot on the beach and stepped on a rusty piece from an old video game. Now I have to get a Tetris shot.
How do you hide a new video game before Christmas? You put the cartridge in a pear tree.
I pirated a video game yesterday. Gave it 3.14 stars.
What's a priest's favorite video game? Mass Effect.
You know what video game character sucks? Kirby.
Why is Jesus not so great at video games? He takes 3 days to respawn.
I asked a Frenchman if he played video games. He said oui.
What's the first book in the video game Bible? Sega Genesis.
What is the most popular video game at the bread bakery? Need for Speed.
Why are cats bad at video games? They can only press pause.
Why can't shellfish play video games? They can't gain the muscle memory.
A new prison reform bill would allow inmates to receive video gaming systems in return for information. They're calling it Snitches Get Switches.
My wife tells me video games have ruined my life. Luckily, I just picked one up.
My son was spending too much time playing video games, so I said, "Son, when Abraham Lincoln was your age, he was studying books by the light of the fireplace." He thought for a moment and replied, "When Abraham Lincoln was your age, he was the President of the United States."
Have you noticed that cars are less controllable in video games than in real life? It's because they're on a hard drive.
What is Thanos' favorite video game? Half-Life.
What is a communist's favorite video game console? The Wii.
Daughter's video game character got turned into a vampire. She didn't like it when I said, "That sucks." Geez, I make a perfectly good vampire joke and that's the fangs I get.
What is Shakespeare's favorite video game? Sonic the Hedgehog.
Whenever my kids are upset, I offer to buy them an Xbox or a PlayStation. It's how I console them.
My friend's Xbox got stolen. He was so upset about it that he couldn't be consoled.
Xbox was struggling. But they really turned it around with the 360.
Apparently Adele wrote in her will that her Xbox is to buried with her. She wants to Halo from the other side.
My son keeps forcing my daughter to play on the Xbox with him. I won't let him control her.
I bet deer like to play Xbox and PlayStations. I hear they are a bit gamey.
I bought an Xbox to put next to my cabinet filled with photos of boars. Now I have an Xbox and a game console.
My wife told me to go get my Xbox. I told her it's not my Xbox, it's my current box.
What's Arnold Schwarzenegger's favorite Xbox button combo? I'll be back.
We'll continue with more dad humor after this quick pause. My friend died by playing games on his Xbox continuously for 48 hours. It's really hard to console his parents now.
Why has Nintendo stopped producing the Wii U? It was time for a Switch.
I bet my son his allowance money that I already own a Nintendo Switch too. He said no way. I said you have your Switch and I have a Nintendo Switch too.
I'm glad Nintendo didn't go with its original title for Wii Fit. It's Amy, Cardio.
Kenny Rogers was in product design at Nintendo. He said, if you're gonna play the Game Boy, you gotta learn to play it right.
My wife said I was immature. So, I told her to put down my Nintendo controller and get out of my treehouse.
I don't get all the excitement surrounding Nintendo's new product announcement. My house is full of light switches.
I came home to find my Amazon TV streaming device playing. My wife suggested maybe my Nintendo console did it. I said no way. The Wii didn't start the fire.
How many Nintendo fans would it take to change the light bulb? None. They are busy playing with the Switch.
How do you know George Foreman doesn't play Nintendo? He's an Xboxer.
I think Nintendo produces their Joy-Cons on Tokyo. Because they drift.
I love playing PS4 and PC games, but now I find myself enjoying the new Nintendo games. I guess I'm switching it up.
What do you do when a Nintendo game ends in a tie? You ask for it, we match.
When I was a little kid, I hated video games. But then my older brother bought a Nintendo NES. He had me take the old cartridges out, and put different games in that he wanted to play. It was a real game-changing moment for me.
I accidentally bought a broken Nintendo console. I had to get a refund.
How do you force Nintendo fans into a bus? You Pokemon.
I used to have 100 gaming consoles until somebody stole my Nintendo Switch. Now I have 99 consoles, but a Switch ain't one.
What did the Nintendo consoles say after the gym? We fit.
I tried dating a Nintendo. We never really worked out together.
I got a PlayStation 5 for my little brother. Best trade ever.
I ate a PlayStation once. Don't think I'll do it again. Couldn't stand the gamey flavor.
What is the most popular gaming console in the Arab world? The Sunni PlayStation.
What's the difference between the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4? PlayStation 1.
My throat feels like a PlayStation. I think it might be tonsillitis.
My childhood is coming back to haunt me. I just got picked last in a PlayStation baseball game.
I miss the original Spyro games. I'm thinking about dragging my old PlayStation out.
My kid was misbehaving all morning, so I told him to go get a Switch so I can teach him a lesson. I then proceeded to kick his ass repeatedly in Mario Kart.
Why didn't the man use the penny machines at the arcade? He was afraid of change.
The football arcade game didn't work. On the other hand, I did get my quarterback.
My friends never let me borrow money for arcade games at the roller rink. Cheapskates.
Why couldn't the soldiers go to the arcade? Because their enemy gave them no quarter.
Did you hear the one about the short-lived arcade? It only made 1 quarter. I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Montgomery Jones. We're on a mission to spread the laughs and groans far and wide, so please do us a favor and share just one of these jokes with your family and friends today. Thanks. Looking for the gift for Dad? We have the official Daily Dad Jokes Podcast electronic joke button now available on Amazon. A massive 500 preloaded dad jokes guaranteed to make you laugh and groan. Check the show notes page for the link. The Daily Dad Jokes Podcast is produced by Classic Studios. See the show notes page for social media links and joke credits. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com. Looking for the gift for Dad? We have the official Daily Dad Jokes Podcast electronic joke button now available on Amazon. A massive 500 preloaded dad jokes guaranteed to make you laugh and groan. Check the show notes page for the link. The Daily Dad Jokes Podcast is produced by Classic Studios. See the show notes page for social media links and joke credits. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.